Looks like the deepest spot of it is about knee deep, probably about 2 feet deep.
A major fall storm brings flash floods to the Portland area, widespread power outages, even a few new records in the Portland area to tell you about tonight, and it is not over yet. Welcome to this Saturday night edition of KOIN 6 News at 11 o'clock. I'm Cor Harlan. We'll get to live team coverage of the damage done by this storm system today in a minute. But first, a quick look at some of the facts today. PGE reports at the worst of the power outages, more than 26,000 customers were without electricity earlier this afternoon. That number tonight is now down below 18,000. Some of those were caused, of course, by downed trees that fell on power lines, others from strong winds that ranged from 40 and gusted to almost 70 miles an hour today. We do have team coverage of this weekend's storm. Sally Showman will have a look at just how hard the coast was hit and a look at some of our rain totals. First, we'll go to Alyssa Harrington, who's live in southeast Portland tonight, where there's been some pretty serious flooding going on. Alyssa?
Well, Cor, this is where you do not want to be tonight. I'm on Southeast 92nd Avenue. I'm standing on the sidewalk, but you can't even see my feet because of all of the flooding. Over here, a car that just got stuck in the water. This water about 2 to 3 feet deep, and the car now still stalled. She just got some help to get out of there. But a lot of people getting stuck, having their power out, a lot of problems caused by this September storm.
Yeah, it's pretty big for Oregon.
A wild storm packed with wind and rain pummeled the area, knocking down tree branches and power lines. At one point, PGE said more than 26,000 customers were in the dark, including dozens of businesses on Portland's Hawthorne Street, forced to turn away customers on what many call their busiest day of the week.
It's affecting it so bad because all the businesses in here are closed, basically, because none of them has service or power or anything.
Confused drivers were stuck at dark traffic lights, while PGE crews scrambled to repair lines like this one on Southeast Madison Street, where a tree branch cracked a car windshield. Falling branches crushed 2 cars at a Fred Meyer in Oak Grove. No one was hurt, but the Washington County Sheriff's Office says because it happened in a private parking lot, Fred Meyer is in charge of cleaning up the mess. And in Hillsborough, a tree split, damaging a house. The wind has been bringing down a lot of debris. That debris then clogging drains, leading to large puddles like this one here in southeast Portland. But nothing could rival this puddle on Southeast 92nd and Powell.
Looks like the deepest spot of it is about knee deep, probably about 2 feet deep.
Water filled lanes of traffic. Several cars got stuck and stalled. Damon Cervantes and his friend Nick Randall brought their large trucks to the scene to help pull people out.
Find a spot to hook up and pull them back out of the water. Most of the time, the engines are just waterlogged. Let them sit for a while, and they'll start back up.
The storm wreaked havoc on a city used to wet weather, but not everyone was trying to avoid it, like Elisa Zinn and Cody Shively.
We actually walked down here just to come play in it. Yeah, as you can see, it's like wet all the way up to my thighs, so I'm quite drenched. It's very deep. So
you're one of those people who likes a big storm.
I love it. It's fun.
Very large. So if you're driving on Southeast 92nd Avenue by Powell, be careful. That car's making it through, but a lot of other cars not so lucky. Now, as you also can see, the rain has stopped finally, but that doesn't mean it's gone for good. I know Sally will have more on that later on in our show. Reporting live in southeast Portland, Alyssa Harrington, KOIN 6 News.
Okay, a wet night out there. Thanks, Alyssa.